said, yeah, boy, go on over there. But listen, I'll need you to come on back. Maybe we can catch a movie or something, you know, just have some you and me time.
Cool, cool. We ain't did that in a while. All right, I'm going to grab some stuff real quick. I tried to fold these clothes up, but they kind of stank. I know what that's about.
This man come in my face. Come on, come on. Where's my stuff? Everything's ready.
My hood. I'm about to go.
All right.
Right around the corner though, if you need me, you can just follow.
I'll be fine.
All right.
All right, take care. I love you forever.
My heart will never leave you.
Bye, son. Okay. I'll be here in a minute. I had Jeremiah when I was 15 years old. Ooh, some scary times. Scary, but exciting at the same time. On one hand, it's scary because I'm 15 years old. I'm in high school. I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to be responsible for nurturing this child into being a wonderful individual, right? But it was exciting at the same time because, I don't know, I just had this feeling down deep on the inside that he was going to be something special. I know, every mother feels that way about their child, but my baby, I just knew. I had a dream, and that confirmed everything for me. I had never, ever considered abortion. And up until I had this dream, I had considered adoption. Let me tell you about the dream. So I'm standing in my house, in the door, and I'm looking down the cul-de-sac, and I'm waiting for the mailman to come. All of a sudden, this truck rolls by in polished gold. I mean, it was a brilliant gold. And he pulls up in front of the house, and the driver gets out. Ooh, driver gets out, and he's wearing all white, and I don't know if it was the white of his uniform or the polished gold of the truck, but I had to shield my eyes. I couldn't even see his face as he was coming up to the walkway. And he approached me with this package in his hand. He said he had something for me. I was like, good. He hands me the package, and I look at it, and I look up to tell him thank you, but brother was gone. Truck and everything, gone. So I look at the package. It's wrapped in white cloth, and it has a red cord tied around it, and just above the cord are the words, "See the gift." I opened up the package and I looked inside, and there was this beautiful baby boy. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful baby boy. He had flakes of gold on his cheeks, and he was wearing a white t-shirt, and across the front of the shirt was embroidered in gold letters the name Jeremiah. Right there and then I knew that I was going to keep my child. So I went to my mother's house. I told her the next day. Ooh, sister was hot. I mean, I knew she'd be upset. I figured that would happen. But I couldn't imagine the reaction that she had, the words that she said. I mean, she called me everything short of a child of God. All in the name of God. At that point, I knew I couldn't stay in her house any longer. So I went to my room, packed up my little stuff, got my little coins, and went to the Greyhound station. And I bought the ticket that brought me to this city right here. But while I was sitting at the bus stop, I was thinking, imagining what my life was going to be like. Me and my baby, we were going to take on the world. But no. The world had another thing for me altogether. Shoot. 2 weeks after I got there, my money ran out. I couldn't get a job without a work permit. I was staying at the Y. They gave me this letter that said either you got to pay up or you got to pack up. What was I gonna do? I'm 5 months pregnant, no money, nowhere to go. So I started walking, and I walked and I walked. Finally ended up on this park bench, and I'm just sitting there crying and rubbing my belly and crying. And that's when I met Rodney. He put his hand on my shoulder, and he said, "What's wrong?" Now, he was an older gentleman, not like that nasty old, but mature old, so I felt comfortable. You know, I felt comfortable talking to him and telling him my life story, so I laid it all out. And he told me he would take care of me. And he did. I'm talking shelter, I'm talking food, I'm talking clothes. He took me to my doctor's appointments. He was there when I had Jeremy, holding my hand and helping me push. All that changed once I left the hospital, boy. Rodney told me from here on out, I had to earn my keep. So he put me out on the corner, trip. It didn't take long. I was making more money than any of his other girls. I was his top. Oh! With all the benefits. I'm talking clothes, I'm talking money, I'm talking drugs. You know, there were times where I had no one. Rodney was the only companion that I had. Then along came Miss Emma. She was like a mother to me. She was a mother Jeremiah didn't have sometimes because I was just too high to deal. I don't know what we'd do without Miss Emma. I can't even tell you where the drugs got out of control. I mean, at first I was doing them to make the job go quicker, you know, to smooth it out some. And then I took them to knock the edge off the morning, then the afternoon, then at night. It got so I had gone from taking drugs to do the job that I did the job to take the drugs. Whew. Now Jeremiah knew all this was going on. He was old enough to understand. But he was also old enough to know that Mama had to pay the bills, put food in his belly, keep a roof over his head. And, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
School is killing me, bro. Why they give us all this homework? I am not going to use trigonometry when I get older. I promise you.
I'm not going to use regular math.
I do money math though. Somebody owe me some money. I can figure that out real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Phones got calculators. I don't know why we got a class anyway.
I'm saying.
But anyway, I think it's crazy that Renee is married now.
I mean, it's too weird.
Weird to me, of
Of course. He's a cool dude or whatever, but he can handle her because you know how Renee can be. Yeah. Don't act like you don't still like her.
I do.
You do.
I
Talking
do.
about she crazy. You like crazy.
I like crazy.
Anyway, so check this out. Look this. So at the rehearsal dinner, right, the caterer had forgot to put butter in the mashed potatoes. I don't know how you do that. But anyway, they forgot to put butter in the mashed potatoes, and Renee went off like Bridezilla ain't got nothing on her. Now she lost it. Zion said like 3 words to her, and she calmed down. She went from lit to unlit. Boom. He's some kind of preacher or something, but he's not all churchy and everything. He's just a real cool guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've talked to him on the phone a couple of times. He seemed alright, you know, alright. But let me tell you.
You still like her?
Anyway, all I want to do this weekend is go to sleep. But all that crazy stuff that's going on at my house, I ain't able to sleep at all. So I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to do nothing.
Like, you know where the bedroom is, just go back there. Wake up! You ain't asleep. But you go back in the bedroom, because you know mama catch you with your feet on her couch, you're gonna kick.
Yeah, she got a problem.
But handle your business, man.
So when are you supposed to be getting here?
Mom and Daddy went to go get them about an hour ago, but Jay, I want to talk to you about something. Oh, I really think you need to reconsider what my parents said to you. Look, they love you like they love me. I actually think my mom will love you more than she loved me.
She told me one time she did. Look at me. Look at me. No, look at me. That's why.
Whatever, anyway. But they love you like, they love you. And they would love to have you stay here, especially since Renee moved out and moved up north with Zion. I really think you need to reconsider what you said.
And you already know why I can't. Like, it's just me and my mom. I feel like if I leave now, then she's going right off the edge. And I can't do that. I can't leave her by herself. You already know that.
Look, we've already had this argument like 1,000 times, so I'm not. I thought you were new math, you over there counting.
I can count. I can't add.
Whatever. But look, at the end of the day, you almost grown. Because I'm like 2.5 days older than you, so I'm growner than you. But it's your decision. Just, if you ever change your mind, you know what to do.
And I appreciate it. Now, you said this was getting here an hour ago. Where they at?
I didn't stay there with some teens, but you gotta listen. Listen.
No, not.
I thought Beyonce
Not
was
her.
a superhero.
Yeah, but not for you.
Whatever. You know how traffic and Venus can be. And plus, every time you go to Sky Harbor, you be trying to go to Terminal 2, and you end up at Terminal 16. They ain't even got no Terminal 16. So, they'll be here, you know, they'll be here soon. Let me go check. We need a new couch, because, man, it took me forever to get up out that. But yeah, they'll be showing up soon. Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I saw it. I saw it.
You
talking
saw
about
it?
Empire. I saw it. I saw it the other night.
Ain't nobody talking about a lion or a cookie right now.
What?
What's going on with you, bro? Every time somebody tries to talk to you now, it's like you're in a whole nother planet. Like today in science class, when Miss Petty was talking about Jupiter, I wanted to call you for the weather report, because I swear that's where you were. What's going on, dog?
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question.
But
You need to sit down for this.
don't tell me today.
I need you to be honest.
Like,
Straight honest.
straight on it.
See how I'm looked up?
G-Town,
Straight honest.
G-Town.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
What?
You be dreaming?
I need you to give me like 3.5 feet though. Your breath is on my ear.
Well, for real. Like when you be sleeping, you be dreaming?
You mean like blue clouds, purple gorillas with stripes? Because last night, right, I had this dream about this monkey.
And no.
But the monkey was
But no.
fine. He was fine.
I'm gonna tell you about this dream that I had though. You ready? So I'm in my living room, right?
Right.
And I'm standing there, right? I'm posted up, right? And there's people all around me, right? But I don't even know who they is. I can't even see their faces and stuff. And then when
But I think they hear though. Hold on. Pause, press pause. Bloop. Who that coming in my... Where my little brother at? Yes, honey, yes. Oh, hey, babe. Praise the Lord. Hi.
Go with it.
You look good. Oh my goodness.
How you trying?
True that. You know what? You and Ariel, y'all age getting way too high. You need to cut it, okay? My goodness. How you been though?
You know how I do. Still a baller.
Right.
I be trying.
Right, true that. Okay, look. I'm so excited. Now we can finally do a formal introduction between the two of you. Okay, brace yourself. Jay, this is my baby, my boo, the good Reverend Dr. Minister Deacon, Elder-elect, Prelate Pastor Bishop, Zion Omarion Freeman. Hey babe, this is my clay, but for real though, little brother, Jeremiah Aloysius Jenkins Johnson Smith Sweeney the third.
Not
Too much.
much.
Oh, okay, all right. You know what? I ain't been here a good 2 minutes, and Mama already trying to put me to work. Can't even put my pocketbook down. That's fine. I guess you're never a visitor, never on vacation when you come back home.
Not here.
All right. Well, that's fine. Looks like you guys have the room all to yourself. Okay. Jay. Watch this one right here, okay? I know he's the minister and everything, but he's a hot mess most of the time if Mama ain't around to keep him in check, okay? So, operation, I own you.
Gotcha.
You got it?
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. Y'all be careful, have a good time.
Love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Amen.
I'm gonna have to go to therapy because you ain't be treating me
You know what, Ari? You need to get a wife.
Mama loves me more though. She
Move out
like
the way. Move out the way. Excuse me.
So, you're the infamous Jeremiah, huh?
You been talking about it, brother?
Just a little bit, dude. Just a little bit.
I want you to know, if you wasn't 15 years older than me, and you know, you ain't had that college degree, she would have been my wife.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah. Let me break it down. Let me tell you something. If, you know, I didn't have to check in with my mom, you know, when I had to get back in the house before the street lights come on, you know they got a curfew too. If I was still in high school, 3.5 credits away from graduating, if my Valley Metro pass didn't expire in a couple of days, and I had a job that paid more than minimum wage, and I had a car, she would be mine.
So, I guess it's a good thing I slipped in when I did and got it, right?
No this. I just playing. Well, what is it like being married to Renee?
Oh, man, yo, that's my Adam's rib right there. I love that woman. If there was a woman worth fighting over, she would be the one. Yeah, that's my queen.
It sounds like you're strong, and that makes me throw up.
I am. Proud.
All right, now, What have you been up to?
Oh man, you know me. I go about in the streets and help the local pastor spread the word across the street. Yeah, do what I'm doing what God called me to do. What about you, bro? What you feel like God called you to do?
Well, honestly, I don't think the brother got my number. And another, honestly, I don't even really know what you're talking about either. Okay.
I mean, hey, at least you're honest. Some folk can't even admit that much. But what you drawing over there, man, that look kind of serious right there.
I don't even really know what it is. I see it and now I'm trying to draw it out.
Hey, can I see?
Hmm.
Oh, you got a little bit of skill. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, hey, I mean, you know, when I was about your age, I used to want to go to artistic school, and I was pretty good at it myself, you feel me? But God had other plans for me, so He knows me better than I know myself, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
Make it plain.
so, picture it like this. God is an author, and He's writing this book. So it's my job as one of the playwriters and one of the ones that's in the story to follow the plot of the author. You feel me?
No.
All right, so let me break it down to you like this. You like art, right? So when you draw your rough sketch and you just draw, at first you don't know what you're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, you got a pretty good idea of what the outcome's supposed to be. All right, so God is the same way. God sits up in heaven and He's got this big easel and He's got this paintbrush and He's just painting and painting and painting. And at first, we might not realize what it's going to look like. Sometimes it looks like a complete mess. But every time in the end, it always turns out to be a beautiful masterpiece. You get that?
I could dig that. I can see that. Because, you know, I like to draw. And, you know, lately it's just, I don't know. I've been tripping because I've been having these visions and these dreams, and it's just weird. And I don't know what to make out of them, so I've been drawing them out. So, I mean, I guess I can understand that. I ain't got nobody to talk to about it, though. I tried to talk to Ari and tell her about it before y'all came in here like a SWAT team, but I didn't even get to finish what I was saying. But, you know, I get that. That's all right.
All right, well, let me ask you this. How good do you know the Bible? Do you know the Bible?
Well, I do, actually. I am quite a theologian, if you will. I know all about Johnny 3:16 and the Jesus prayer. I mean, I could practically teach a class. Bible study in my house, okay?
Bro, come back. That's John 3:16 and the Lord's Prayer.
That's what I said. Now you pay attention.
All right, well, let me ask you this. If God has been speaking for all these billions upon billions upon billions of years, then why all of a sudden would He just go quiet? Seems like to me God ain't stopped talking. We just stopped paying attention to what He was saying.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, if you're trying to talk to me, I don't know what He's trying to talk to me for. I mean, let me tell you something. I can count on the half of my hand how many times I've been to church this year alone. So I don't know why He's trying to talk to me.
Why not? Listen, sometimes we get this twisted. We think that God only talks to church folks. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes I'm saying church folk can be so stiff-necked because they got it in their head how they think God is or how powerful He is. But when He's dealing with somebody like you, that you don't come with all that extra baggage, you feel me? So if He gives you a mission to do, you want to do it, no questions asked, how He wants it to be carried out. Get me?
Yes, I get it, but I mean, lately, with all of this other stuff that's been going on, I just don't know what to do. I kind of just feel like ketchup on a white shirt. And I ain't even got no shower like this.
Bro, listen, you're not going crazy, you're not weird, you're not insane or anything like that. God is just trying to use you in extraordinary ways and unusual ways.
So, what am I supposed to do to make myself available? Because I don't hear.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I mean, I can't keep feeling like I'm crazy and drawing these pictures all over the place. All right, well.
Step 1, invite Him into your life as your personal Lord and Savior. Step 2, believe that He was born, He died on the cross, took our sins with Him on the cross, and that He rose again on the 3rd day. Step 3, it's that simple. That's it. Just believe.
I guess. I mean, I still don't know why he would want to use me, but. God, I need to know that you are real. Tangible expression I can feel. I know you called me by my name, yet still there is my shame. So please show me why you place your hand on me. Invest in destiny. There are so many reasons for you to reject me, yet you love me still, and you protect me, Lord. Show me, show me, show me, show me. Let me see who you'll see when your eyes look at me. Nor where I've been, no longer known by my faults or by my sin. But I accept you as Lord of my life. By your redeeming blood and perfect sacrifice, Lord, you show me. Lord, you show me. Lord, you show me. Lord, I thank you for